Hello and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. We are exactly where we left off with the wood, and what I've done is I have installed the sell anything mod, and we are now hopefully going to sell this wood. So if I can just find where the trigger is. No, there we go. So if we press R, nice, 10 grand we'll call that. Super. So yeah, that's a great help. So if we do ever do anything again like that, we have the ability now to sell it. So the plan for today is we're going to buy up another piece of land, hopefully. And we are going to plant some sugar beet in it. I was saying on Discord earlier that got an urge to do a root crop for some unknown, bizarre reason. So we'll get this back to the yard. We can off-hire the timber runner because we're not going to need that anymore. And yeah, I'll see you when we're going to buy some land. So the field I'm thinking about doing the sugar beets in is field 10. Reasonable size field. We can afford it outright. I think it's 230k. Let's just have a look. Yeah, nearly 231k. Reasonable field makeup and 104% yield potential. Don't think we'll mow the grass from it. I think we'll just jump straight in and yeah, start working the field. So let's just jump into here and buy the soil map. Okay, so yeah, that silty clay really drops down. Very, yeah, okay. It's expected. We kind of knew that was going to happen. 57. So let's start the process, I guess. Let's, I think first we will, we might need to plough it or cultivate it first, I think. Right, let's get some kit and get some work done. So with a couple of headlands done and a few up and down passes completed, we are well on with cultivating this grass field. Greta Thunberg is not going to like us for this, but our first cut will come. We've got plenty of grassland, so we don't need the hay or silage. And the last day of April is the final time that we get to, the opportunity we get to plant sugar beet. The window closes after that, so we need to crack on, really. We have got a fair few steps to do before we can actually get the sugar beets in the ground. We need to do the pH. We might pre-fertilise, don't know yet. We might just do it afterwards so we know it's going to be bang on. But yeah, it's a nice field. This it's got a decent defined boundary, decent headland, grass headland, sorry. So we're not having any problems turning around or running into trees or walls. So yeah, ideal for me. So we're going to crack on, do a few more passes and catch up in a minute. Last couple of passes now, and I've just noticed that there's rain in the forecast and that is due at 3, so we could ideally do with getting this all done before then. Should have enough time. We do really only need to get the liming done and get the sugar beet planted. So we'll finish up here, go and grab the McCormick with the lime spreader, and we'll bring the auger wagon down as well. And yeah, we'll get some lime spread. Right then, got the McCormick and the lime spreader. We've got about 20-ish thousand litres in the auger wagon, so more than enough, I'd say. And yeah, it's all about bringing up the pH level, and then we can grab the planter and get some sugar beet in the ground. Now, when we come to harvest this, I'm thinking of using the smaller tow behind equipment rather than the self-propelled harvesters, just for something a little bit different. We'll probably use a bit of course play, a bit of auto drive, but yeah, I thought it'd be something a bit different. We have used the bigger kit, not only ourselves but also on contract, so yeah, thought why not. So there we go, filled up again, put the cover over, and we will head back down to this end of the field, get a headland done, and then it's probably only, what, 2 passes up and down the field, I think. Well, this really is not going to take long at all. Headland's done. Got that triangular piece down there, and probably 1 pass up this way, I reckon. So we can turn off, knock off the GPS, and activate it again. There we go. So now this may not change the overall environmental score just yet. We may need to do the harvest first, but not a problem. We're doing good overall, so I'm happy there. So I think we're probably, yeah, we're going to need to refill again, but it's no problem. Let's get that opened. There we go. Actually seem to be finding the fill point reasonably easy this time. It's a bit sensitive. We'll just get this bit done. There we go. And then head over and do this final strip. And there we go. Doesn't even want to do that last bit. Super. So that's the liming done. We will just take a quick look at the environmental score. I don't think it's going to have made any difference, no. So that's fine. I saw an interesting explanation on a video the other day that said, well, it won't change because you still could come back and over apply. I was like, kind of see the logic in that, but yeah. Anyway, right, let's jump into the Massey and we will put the auger away. What we got? 10,000 litres left, so that's fine. We will take this back up to the main yard on follow me. There we go. Control F. Worker's changed and is in there now. We can hop out, jump back into the McCormick and head back to the main farm. Right then, all filled up with seed. We can now head down to field 10 and start some planting. Right then, first pass done, and I wanted to mention the what's it called? Seedbed reconciliation, and also the I can never remember the name, the certain crops don't need rolling mod. So as you'll know, if you've been watching the last few episodes, we've been having varying results with the no need to roll all crops mod. That's it. So it turns out that since the update, a few people, including myself, have had issues with it. So it's disabled for now, and we've got the seedbed reconciliation mod loaded. Hence why we've got this rolled texture. So we're going to make do. I'm sure it'll get an update at some point. But yeah, it's all good. Saves us having to roll. And it's not like it's potatoes and we're going to lose all the ridges. So we are going to get back on the AB line and crack on doing some up and down rows. The headlands now, and we are going to do just 2, hopefully, as long as we can catch everything within those. Yeah, that's taken about 10 minutes, I think. It's I think it's a brilliant size field for a root crop. Should be a decent yield. Soil makeup is not bad, and yeah, like I said before, we've got decent margin or grass headland, whatever you want to call it. So we should be all good. So we can whiz around these headlands and then go and grab the fertiliser spreader. Well, we didn't quite beat the rain, and we can't really be spreading fertiliser in this weather, so we're going to have to wait until it passes. Well, nearly 4:15, and the rain has finally gone. Still a bit cloudy, but we'll be alright with this weather now. So, we're fertilising. Got it set to automatic application, as usual. No point making things harder for ourselves. So, it's not going to take long. We're going to do some up and downs, and then we'll knock the width off and do a headland. So, I mean, look, we're going to get, what, 3 passes, maybe? It's, like I said, is not going to take us long at all. So I think once we've done this, we can then head into May. And then see what that brings for us to do. We're in good shape. Everything is planted now. This is definitely the last field. We haven't got the money now to purchase any more land, and to be honest, I don't think we need it right now anyway. And we've got plenty to be doing with our own fields now, and any contracts that do appear in the future. Well, last pass up the field, and we can start to narrow off the working width. This field has not taken, oh, missed a bit, has not taken, 1, very long to do at all, and 2, hasn't taken a great deal of materials. We didn't use a great deal of seed. The lime, again, we didn't use a fat lot. I don't even think this bit is going to pick up when we turn the spreader on. No. Not used too much fertiliser. So, yeah, apart from the cost of the field in the first place, we haven't had to outlay a great deal, which is good. Hopefully we can maybe turn a profit on that reasonably quickly. But for now, oh, you'll see as well, sorry, that there's lime on this field, the grass field to the left. When I was driving back with the spreader earlier, I noticed that the outside, for some reason, had got a lower pH value. So we've chucked a bit of lime down on there. So that's all done as well. So we can get this back to the yard, and I will see you in May. Well, we're not in May yet. I very nearly forgot that we needed to sell all our perishables and some oil and some more wool. So we're going to get that done. And it'll bring us in a bit of money, hopefully. There we go. Trying to get everything to go in one shot. Eggs taking their time, but the money is looking healthy, so I'm not going to grumble. There we go. 57, so 64, let's call that. Right, now we will move on to May. Well, it's not long after 6 o'clock in the morning, and we've been up a while. We've been feeding the cows at the new cow barn, and we're just making a mix here at the old one. So that's the straw and the hay all done. There we go, get the boom lowered down. Lights off. Should be enough hay and straw. That's all mixed up, brilliant. And the crops are looking rather good. So let's just top this up with silage. Now that is getting a bit low. Good job, we've got a pit full still. There we go. Nice bit of TMR. Right, let's get the cows all fed and see what's on the job list for today. Well, the cows are all fed and they've got bedding. So the main task of today is going to be more spraying. We've got 3 fields to do. We've got this one, number 2. We've got number 6. And we've got number 10 to do as well, our new sugar beet field. So I'm not going to show all of that. We did quite a bit of herbicide spraying in the last episode, so I'll get 2 of the 3 fields done, and we'll catch up on the 3rd. Right then, well, that's field 2 and field 6 all done. Still got well over 50% left in the sprayer, which is good. I think this is the last of the herbicides, so possibly in the next few months we'll need to buy some more. Just get this unfolded and get the sugar beets sprayed off, or the weeds in the sugar beet field sprayed off, should I say. I do like sugar beets, nice straight rows, looking good. Right, let's get that turned on and just back up a little bit, and yeah, let's get round the headland. Working our way up and down the field now, and yeah, it is what it is. Bit of herbicide spraying, get the field as good as we can get it, and then should be after this ready, and we can leave it then till harvest. When is harvest actually for sugar beet? Let's have a quick look. So sugar beets, we are looking October. Okay, a little bit to go then, yeah. But I'm sure we'll manage and we'll keep ourselves busy until then. We are rapidly approaching the need to get some straw, actually. We do have quite a bit still at the new cow barn. We may need to redistribute a bit to the old one, because I think we've only got about 5 bales left. But at the minute, we're alright. Hay, we are golden for. Silage, we have got 2 pits full at the new barn, and we've still got the one full at the old cow barn. So I'm thinking anything we make off first cut will be wrapped and then sold at some point. Should be a nice income. The only problem is with that, we have to wait until December, January time to sell the silage, which isn't ideal, although I can't actually think of anything we need to buy between now and then, unless there's a new tractor pop up in the sale. But I think we've got enough tractors to be going on with for now. So we'll crack on, get this done, and I'll see you in a little minute. So, field complete. Let's just check the map. Yeah, so field 10, all the weeds dead. 6, all the weeds dead. And 2, all the weeds dead. Lovely. Let's just have a quick look at the precision farming menu. 77, cool, not bad. Nitrogen, yeah, and pH, yeah. As we said earlier, that won't go up until we harvest. This one, to me, is still a mystery, because I'm pretty sure we harvested that. We did, because we had it for the brewery. So I'm not sure whether we owned it, though. Can't honestly remember, but we'll see. We'll work on that one when the time comes. So we've got used 5% of the herbicide on that, so that's good. So we can get this back up to the yard, emptied out, cleaned off, put away, and we can then grab the mowers. Right then, we've got the fast track and the mowers, and the first field we're going to do is field number 8. Just because, yeah, why not? So let's get those fired up. There we go. Lower them down. And let's start mowing. First headland done. And so slow down a touch so we don't go careering into the wall. But we do seem to be getting rather large swaths off this field. So, yeah, clearly yielding rather well. So hopefully all the work we put in before has paid off. So I think what we'll do is we'll put this onto a little bit of a time lapse. It's not going to take us long, and yeah, we'll catch up after that. Right then, mowing complete, or the majority of it. I'm just going round and tidying up some of the corners. This is the last one. we go. Just reverse back and catch that last little bit. There we go. Turn that off, lift it up and fold it. And I think what we'll do is we'll grab the baler, get this lot baled up, and then we can get wrapping next time. Well, the baler is filling up very, very quickly. Already pushing out nearly 2 bales, which is good. We can... oh, you know what I need to check? Oh, I don't know if that's going to work with the wrapper. Let's just... I should really know by now what our wrapper will do. Bale wrapper. 220. Oh, phew. Cool. Okay. Yes, of course it would, but that's why we got it set on that before. Let's turn that menu off. So, yeah. I mean, it's not... If we look at the yield map... I know I'm jumping around a bit, but if we look at the yield map in precision farming, we are at, what? 80% yield, and then 100 in others. So, it's not horrific. But yeah, it's certainly going to go a fair old way to getting us a really good income. Just need to get them wrapped, get them fermented. And I suppose the other thing we could do is put them through the BGA. Well, we've only got a couple of passes left, and we've made a fair few bales, which is rather good. Now, I haven't said anything on this subject up until now, and this video will come out on Wednesday, so it will have been nearly a week since the Queen passed away. Now, I know people have varying views on the royal family, but it's been an incredibly sad and strange time. I know people will feel it in different ways, but yeah, I couldn't not say anything about it. It's like I said, it's a very strange and sad time for most of the country and the world. You know, the Commonwealth stretches over many countries. So yeah, if you have been affected by it and you're struggling, then talk to somebody, you know. And if there's nobody that is overly close, then, you know, reach out to, I don't know, people on Discord, or, you know, people that you can, there's helplines on the internet, and, you know, and phone people. But yeah, don't keep it bottled in. Talk to somebody, because there's always somebody that will listen. So that's the baling done. Let's have a count up how we got on. So we got 29 bales off that field, which is pretty good. I was just looking, and total hours now played on Calmsden is 475. We've played for 6 in-game years. That is absolutely mad. 475 hours. Goodness me. Well, I'm sure we'll hit 500 reasonably quickly. But I think for today, that is where we're going to leave it. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like. If you've not already, subscribe to the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.